Hello, 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 and welcome to my Create a Sim for Whitney's Asylum Challenge. So, I wanted to make a werewolf, but we don't currently have werewolves in The Sims 4. So, I thought about how I could cheat around that without using cheats, literally. So, I made her a vampire and tried to have traits that reflected a sort of werewolf type personality. So we had to have Lona because she's got like the werewolf with the moon in the little picture, which I don't know, that's not technically werewolf, but you get what I'm going for. So I think she's a bit of a loner because she doesn't really like people. She likes nature and werewolves. And the other trait was love outdoors. So both loner and love outdoors might be tricky traits to have in an asylum challenge. Hopefully there is an outside area to the asylum, otherwise she could be in for a very sad time. Um, but yeah, she's a bit of a angsty character. Um, she was going through a phase growing up watching all of the dark light movies, wink wink, and yeah, she kind of got herself into this situation. She found this, what she thought was a real werewolf online, met up with this person, and wound up being made into a vampire. So it kind of drove her a little bit nuts because vampires are the mortal enemies of the werewolves. So she kind of became exactly what she would not want to be. So I think that kind of explains her backstory with the erratic trait as well. And yeah, so her family ended up committing her to an asylum. I tried to have her outfit here, by the way, reflect a sort of asylum-esque outfit in terms of having some restraint-like belts on her and sort of white, comfy clothing. But then I had to have that top anyway that has the werewolf on it because she's a werewolf stan. So yeah, but if the clothes get switched out for a hospital gown, that's no worries. I tried to incorporate her personality in the pajamas because I checked with Whitney and she said that the only real relevant outfit will likely be the pajamas. So yeah, we'll see those later. But yeah, I think she's just quite a troubled soul, and maybe she can kind of become a full person with this asylum experience. Maybe not. It might be very difficult for her with her traits to succeed in the asylum, but who can know? Um, and the other thing here, I completely failed when I was doing this. I was trying to do her dark form look, and I wanted it to actually be dark. Wow, so creative. But I figured that the grey hair is actually kind of like a wig because she's a little bit delusional, like she's convincing herself. So I felt like the wig and ears are what make her feel comfortable. But underneath, when she, for whatever reason, is pushed to being overwhelmed by her vampire side, let's say, is actually her real hair, this black short hair, and this sort of dark, gothic, angsty vampire side was going to come out and kind of take over, kind of a bit like a split personality. But yeah, for some reason, I wasn't able to save. Like, I don't know if I kept it all because I really wanted to make this video short because a video wasn't even required. I'm just being super extra. But I just I wanted to have a contrast with her dark side, but then when I tried to save it, it seemed like it was changing both. And I've only just noticed now, because I'm doing the voiceover after, that there's like a padlock above or something. So maybe that's saying like, keep them both the same, and if that's the case, for goodness sake, why do I only notice that now? Because that's annoying, because I spent a little bit of time, not too much time, but a little bit of time trying to make a different dark side, because it's nice to have that contrast. But yeah, in the end I just undid it because I didn't figure it out at the time and just left her dark side the same as her normal side. So yeah, so we did have pajamas here as well, just so that they may come up in the LP if she gets picked. And I really wanted to have that not actual pajama top, but who cares? She's in an asylum, she can be a bit unconventional. But I really wanted to have that wolf top for her pajamas. And yeah, so if she manages to succeed, maybe when she gets out of this asylum, she could become like a dog lover as her replacement trait for erratic, or maybe she just really goes in on nature. And because I put her aspiration to do with like nature and plants and stuff. So yeah, this is my submission, and her name is Vair Wolf, pun intended. And I hope it's not super annoying. Feel free to change, but I couldn't help but give her the creepy walk. I feel like it's kind of what she would actually do. I know it makes them quite a lot slower and stuff. So yeah, feel free to change anything, of course, and I hope you like my submission. Thank you, enjoy, have a great day, guys. Bye bye.